is that time of month. We're putting together mystery bundles. If this is your first time coming across one of my Let Me Style You videos, hello, my name is Danielle. I put together mystery bundles based off your Depop likes and your Pinterest boards. So my bundles are 50 bucks. Comes with 3 items, and I do all sizes. But I feel like the fun part of it is that it's like a first come first serve basis, so I never really know who's gonna buy a bundle for me, but I do specialize in Y2K. So we're just gonna get started, but I do wanna make one note. Usually my tricky bundles, like the ones that I have a harder time putting together, I do first. I don't know if I'm as confident this time around, so we're gonna save it for the very end, because I feel like I might disappoint some people. Oh, actually there's one more thing I wanted to ask you guys. Do you want me to include everyone's sizes? I've been getting a lot of comments lately that my bundles aren't size inclusive, but I literally accept all sizes, y'all. In the past, I've fulfilled mystery bundles from extra small to literally plus size. Maybe it's just hard to tell on camera because I don't try on any of the clothes and I never disclose sizes. So what are y'all thinking? Should I call out the sizes or do you want me to keep it confidential? Let me know in the comments. First up is Alex. I already went through their Depop likes and sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's a really cute kitty looking out the window, but okay. Back to Alex. For their likes, they say layered pieces, unique details and designs, bubble skirts, bell sleeves. I don't mind crop tops, but I prefer longer ones, angel wings, buttons, asymmetrical pieces, lace, mesh, polka dots. Dislikes. Full piece leather, extremely low or high rise, 3/4 length sleeves, bold floral patterns. I do enjoy flower details, but more muted colors. Paisley print, ripped or like distressed skinny jeans, very short shorts, bright white, shoulder pads, puff sleeves. Let's jump onto Alex's Depop first. I say this all the time, but I prefer Depop just because it focuses on that single item that they're wanting, whereas with Pinterest, it's a little too curated. The outfits on there have so many elements, it's hard to really pinpoint what they want. They weren't kidding about the angel wings, y'all. Already, we're seeing so much of it, which totally works in my favor because I picked up a lot of pieces that give off like rockstar girlfriend. You see how this has like an all over print and like text? That's what gives me Euro. And things that are like super asymmetrical. Oh wait, no, this gives more like Y2K to be honest. I feel like it's pretty easy to understand. Affliction, like that alone, I know what they're wanting. And then we have this skirt here. We've got some cop copine. Usually I would be like, girl, for $50 and you want cop copine. Actually, I do sell cop copine on my own Depop for $50, but that would be only one item. I actually have one piece that is cop copine, and I've had it in my inventory for a freaking long time. I don't know whether it's the style or the size that people just really aren't attracted to, but we might just include it in this bundle. So we'll remember that, but what is this anyways? It's a balloon skirt. That is so wild. Is this Mandalay? It is Mandalay. Y'all, all my Mandalay sold literally the same day that I got it. I had a Whatnot live stream and I sold all of it. We had a sold out show. So I don't think I have any more fairy pieces like that. No, I think I'm all done with that. See, like this, desigual. This is giving, no, it is. It's not giving, it is Euro. A mixture of prints, asymmetrical details, zippers. I feel like this is giving Japanese inspo, like very kawaii. Y'all see the camo skirt? Y'all see my camo skirt? I have a bunch of these Y2K dead stock skirts and I have them in extra small to large. So for sure we gotta include one of these. I'm just gonna screenshot that real quick. You see these jeans here? I feel like these are just giving very Y2K. So I'm not sure if she's looking for things with like faux fur and like pockets that kind of give a cargo style, but I do have a lot of Y2K pants. So maybe we could include something like that. I just don't like to include pants because pants are so tricky, especially with people's measurements. I feel like it's a hit or miss. You never really know if it's gonna actually fit them. Y'all, this right here, this Y2K beaded halter top. I have one of them and it's another piece that's kind of been sitting in my inventory and it's black. So it's not blue like she wanted, but it's pretty damn similar. Oh, see, look, more like Japanese inspired stuff. Japan style flower mesh top. Very cute, love that. And then what is this, angel blue? Japan imported angel blue tee. Very cute. I have something that's like similar to this that has like that color block detail, but I feel like the one I have is a little bit more bloquette. But we'll just hold on to that. More affliction. Honestly, wings and the fleur de lis symbol, I have a lot of that. We'll just pull everything and see what works. Ooh, we have some fairy skirts. I actually have one. I have one in my inventory right now. We'll check measurements, see if that works. Okay, that's the end of her Depop. Let's go into her Pinterest board. A lot of mini skirts. We have denim. This one was striped. Oh, see, I like this. I feel like it's similar to the camo one that I have right now because it has this cargo style. Yeah, I think for sure we're gonna include that. A lot of these pieces that I think is the brand Salvage. I have like 2 or 3 pieces in my personal wardrobe. I don't know if I'm ready to give them up. Those pieces are pretty hard to come by. Oh my gosh, this literally has buttons. I feel like we could possibly DIY that if we wanted to. This is going more into Y2K with the butterfly, the sequins, and the mesh. More angel blue. Okay, yeah, I think I might have a piece that we can include for that. Ooh, I actually have something similar to this. It's not in a dress form, but it's actually we might have 2 things. A skirt and then a top that kind of gives a similar vibe. We kind of understand what she's going for. I feel like it's a combination of 2 things. Very alternative, giving affliction, salvage, but then at the same time, she likes colorful, color block, Japanese inspired pieces. So let's get pulling. First things first, y'all, the camo skirt. I have them in so many different sizes. So, okay, I think this one should be good. Cute. We're gonna be twinsies. And then we had a fairy skirt. This is literally the last one that I have in my inventory. So that could possibly work. I think hers has like blue details. This has blue in it too, so that's pretty cute. And let's see, what else do I have? You know, I actually have some crop copine. This I pulled out of my personal wardrobe. It was a purchase for myself, but I just didn't like the way that it looked. It was a little too long for my liking, but this is really cool. I love the burgundy color, little drawstring detail here, and then it has like a pretty simple graphic on the corner. So, oh, and look, the tags are still attached too. So that's a pretty damn good one. Oh, but talking about couple-ping, where are my dresses? I have one. I don't know if it'll work, but it's dark. It kind of gives that like subversive alt feel, but it's couple-ping, you know? So I have this one. Give me your honest thoughts. Is this ugly or is it cool? Or is it just giving dystopia Handmaid's Tale? Either way, we're gonna hold on to her. And then, oh, she had those like Japanese inspired, okay, wait, hold on, there was a few actually. There was a neutral colored dress, I think, that was ruffly and had a lot of layers. So I feel like this kind of fits it. This is a 2-piece set. The top sold separately, and I hate doing that to 2-piece sets, but I don't know how it happened. She didn't get the skirt, and then we have this one right here. Doesn't that look so similar? Only not in dress form, but short. Short. Shirt. This is a shirt. I think these shirts are so freaking fun. This one is my favorite. Something about the blue and the green together I love. But this is what I was saying. It's giving very bloquette, but at the same time, a little Japanese inspired maybe. We have the blue and green. Love, love that one. We have the pink and gray. Cute little combo. Or we have, oh, she actually said no neon, right? In her dislike, she said no neon. But she said like accents or details were okay. Ooh, okay, or we have this one, which I think we might rule out this one totally because she said no neon. Wait, right? Let me check it. Hold on. So besides her likes and her dislikes, she also included this section about colors that she likes. And she says pink, gray, black, brown. But I like all colors on clothing as long as they aren't full piece neon. Ha ha ha. I do prefer more muted colors in general, but yeah, I love more colorful pieces too. That's fine. I'm still gonna hold on to it. But this is more likely a no. As far as like Y2K jeans, I do have a few right here. I think those might be the only ones. So I have these. They're laser jeans. This is screaming Y2K. So I think these might work. I had these in sizes 16, 18, and 20. They actually did really well on my Depop, so now I only have 2 left. So we'll hold on to these, see if they work. I don't know how I almost forgot this. I'm literally gonna pull everything that has wings, a fleur-de-lis, or just like a whole bunch of embellishments. So I know I have a few black ones too. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. These are all pretty good. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about this one. Y'all, remember that halter? She had it in blue, I have the black one. What size is this? Oh yeah. Okay, this may or may not work, we'll see. Let's talk wings, y'all. I have a short sleeve. Wings, it has a fleur-de-lis, a little bit of embellishments. God, my arm, look at my arm. And then we have this one. She did say she liked layering. This almost has like a fishnet attached sleeve. And then another fleur-de-lis. Oh, this one doesn't have wings. Or we have this one. This one I love. I also got one for Arthur, so that's in his personal wardrobe. But even though I think this might be like a men's small, it still looks really good as like an oversized piece. Or even if you're someone who has a bigger bust, it's easy to fill this out. This one screams affliction. Look at the wings, the sword, I just learned what it's called, Incanthus leaves. And then we have another little fleur-de-lis at the very bottom. So is this everything? I feel, how many pieces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 15 pieces. That is a lot. I need to narrow this down, so give me a quick minute. I'm gonna take some measurements, see what works. We narrowed it down. Y'all know I love to give freebies, so we're doing 3 freebies, and I just feel like this one made sense. I really like this one. I wanted to go the more muted route because that's what she said she liked. So I think the gray works with that, but then the pink is a little pop of color. So I like that. We're doing the camo skirt, y'all. It only made sense. I feel like that was a spot on dupe. And y'all, tags are still attached, it's dead soft, never been worn. If you want one, they're on my Depop right now. I don't know if this is where I go a little overboard. She had a lot of infliction inspired pieces, so I just kind of included the ones that I have. This one I really like. She says she wanted layering pieces. I feel like, yeah, the back is a little simple, but I feel like it's cute. I think it works. And because we have something with long sleeves, we need to do something with short sleeves. This one, a classic t-shirt. It has the wings, the fleur-de-lis, it's embellished. I really wanted to include this one because it's just comfy. I love it. Fall, winter is just around the corner. It's still hot in Los Angeles. Yo, weather's been wild. Yesterday it reached over 100. But Alex, wherever you are, once fall, winter approaches, I feel like you'll be living in this. And I love how this piece just kind of juxtaposes everything else because that was a little bit more feminine. This is a little bit more masculine. And then I'm gonna do the cap copine dress. Alex, let me know how it works. Do you absolutely hate this? Be honest, let me know. But I literally picked this up in Paris. While I was in Paris visiting my sister because she was studying abroad, I went to a whole bunch of thrift stores. I found this out in the wild. So if you want to watch that video, I'll have it somewhere in the cards and also in the description. So let me know your honest thoughts on Alex's bundle. But thank you so much for purchasing. Let's move on to our next one. Our next bundle is for Leonie. Y'all, they're from Germany. Okay, let's see what they say. Their likes: florals, lace, asymmetry, bell flare sleeves, beads, embroidery, ruffles, collars, corsets. Their dislikes: neon color, always the neon color, camo, animal print, and velvet. One thing that does scare me about this bundle as an A-cup girly is that they have C cups, which I'm just like, damn, how much does that actually affect tops that you wear? Because as an A-cup baby, I can literally wear any top. Yeah, there might be some like adjusting throughout the day, but really I can put these boobies in any top. I feel like with C-cups, can you do the same? Or are there like a few pieces that you literally cannot wear? The good thing though is that fashion fundamentals and styling is teachable and learnable, all thanks to today's video sponsor, Skillshare. They're the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and a whole bunch more. All the teachers on Skillshare have years of experience within their field, so they know what they're talking about, and they keep the classes super upbeat and engaging. So right now I'm taking Fashion 101 with Veronica Lipotova. In her class, I'm learning about the 5 different body types, shapes and silhouettes, and also fashion hacks. Specifically, there's a section on emphasizing and de-emphasizing the bust. This is really gonna help us determine which bust sizes are most flattered by tube tops and strapless tops. All the classes are broken up into categories or timestamps, just like my video that you're watching right now, giving you the option to skip forward or rewatch a section as many times as you want. Veronica and her Fashion 101 class really came through for me to help style clients, aka you guys who are buying my mystery bundles and have special requests. The next class I'm taking on Skillshare is how to read sewing patterns. I've had so many just sitting in my room for years, and so we have a fun video coming real soon. But the first 500 people to use the link in my description get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So get started today, y'all. Huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to mystery bundles. And this already is so opposite of Alex. This is screaming very cottagecore, very light pastel colors. Okay, like this first one. Actually, this I would say is a little bit more bohemian, no? Especially with the tie-dye and the crochet lace. Patchwork details, little eyelet trim. I used to have a red one, but that's sold at, where was I last? After Hours Market. Ooh, look what we have here. Another little fairy skirt. Well, we know we have one. Oh my gosh, they actually had one of my skirts. I did sell. Wait, this is not my skirt. Oh my gosh, I literally had a skirt just like this, but I did not sell it for $68. That's almost criminal, don't you think? Jesus Christ. A lot of these like 90s Y2K skirts. Oh, the way I have not been able to come across anything like that at the thrift store lately. Okay, I'm actually gonna screenshot this. I have something not similar. Is it almost like it? Kind of. Yeah, I'm just not really coming across things like this at the thrift store. So I feel like we'll have to make it work. And to be totally transparent, I actually knew that as I looked at her Depop likes when she submitted all this info. So I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be disappointed in me because I'm always talking about how I want my mystery bundles to only include vintage pieces, but oh no. But it's just a little hard with this type of aesthetic. So we're in her Pinterest now. I like these white dresses, very cute. So you see this like lingerie top with the front closure and the lace details. Things like this with like the ruche sleeves, a little ruche detail on the bust, another front closure, lace trimming. I was highly inspired by things like this. We also surprisingly have a few alt pieces here. Yeah, this is very cute, but you see how like I never really know what they're wanting. Is it the boots? Is it the tights? Is it the like lingerie, the dress underneath? So that makes it a little tricky. This is giving Vivienne Westwood. Love that. You would have to be totally blessed to find something like this at a thrift store. Honestly, and if I did, I probably wouldn't even include it in a bundle. Ooh, more old pieces. I would say this has more of a like gothic Lolita type style. Or maybe not Lolita, because this isn't as modest. This shows quite a bit of skin. But just remember this dress. I did find like a shirt version of this dress, especially with the colors and the print. She's also not afraid of tube tops. Again, the color palette is very cohesive with what else she has, like the little ruche detail on the bust. With things like this also, it makes me feel like it's okay if we don't include vintage in her bundle, because this is clearly a modern piece, so I think we should be okay. We have another tube top. We're seeing a lot of floral, a lot of mesh, ruche details, scallop trimming. But I feel like we have a pretty good idea of what her style is. To me, it's very feminine, it's floral, it's asymmetrical, pretty and pastel. First thing on my mind is that fairy skirt. We're pulling her out again. She's a hot commodity this time around. We'll hold on to her. We had tube tops. Okay, there was that pink. I'm pretty sure it was a tube top. It was like very crinkly, had like a pointed hem. Where are my tops at? Oh yeah, this. Okay, let me explain myself first. Even though it doesn't look similar, I feel like we're hitting a lot of the things she was wanting as far as like her Y2K pieces. So this is it. It has the flowers, it's asymmetrical, it's pink, and it's a little bit more of a longer length. And then on the side, this has a little bit of ruche detailing. And it's also a tube top. You need to try this on because I feel like it on the hanger doesn't do it justice. When it's actually on the body, it's super freaking cute. And then this is the brand Papaya, so it really is like Y2K. This is actually vintage. So we'll hold on to these two. I'm pretty happy with those. So I did get a few items from the sample sale. I'm pretty sure that video is already out. So you already know what they look like. Wait, you know what? Why don't we do some dresses? Does this kind of scream fairy? They both have asymmetrical hems. These are kind of cute. You know what? I'll hold on to these two. Actually, we'll pull this one too. Just because she did have two of these like blue camisoles. They did have more of an asymmetrical hem, but they have like this type of similar pattern. So I'm gonna hold on to this one. Here are the two pieces that I specifically purchased for her from a sample sale because I thought they would really fit the vibe of her Pinterest board. So we have this one here, a lot of the details that we saw in her Pinterest board. The floral, the mesh, the like little ruche bust, and the scallop lace trimming. And then we have this one, which is my favorite. I think it's so freaking pretty and fits with the pastels, a really dramatic lace, but especially that front tie closure. She had so many pieces like that. Y'all can chew me out in the comments. It's okay, I'll take it. I know I'm always like vintage, vintage, vintage. But I think this time around, we just have to include some modern pieces. I got this from my wholesale supplier and it doesn't have a brand tag. So I'm not totally, wait, yes it does. Okay, this is vintage, yay. It's the brand Silhouette. It's a paper tag, made in USA. Okay, this I'm happy with. But this is a little tube top. It has a floral print, the colorway. I think it's super cute. And look at the little ruffle detail around the bust. But the thing that scares me is, will this fit a C cup? Oh, it should, right? I feel like it bubbles out quite a bit. I feel like for me, I definitely would not be able to fill this in, but it is a little hard for me to imagine what clothes would fit like on a bigger bust when you've never had boobs your entire life. You know what I mean? So we'll hold on to this one. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pieces. So let me take a few measurements and then I'll let you know what I included. JK, I'm actually gonna put these dresses back just because I forgot that in her dislike, she said animal print. So I thought maybe this can compensate for all of the 90s Y2K skirts that she had, but this literally has, I don't know what animal this is. Is this a cheetah? That's a cheetah, right? And then this one has, I thought this one would be really good. It has snakeskin, like a snakeskin print, which I would still still count that as an animal print, so we're gonna put it back. What we are including in the bundle is that vintage tube top. Super cute. And then we're doing the fairy skirt, the very last one in my inventory. It is going straight to Germany. Another vintage piece. This tube top, I promise you guys, this is so damn cute. So here we already have her 3 pieces, and as freebies, we're gonna do the 2 modern pieces, which I just wanna say, guys, a lot of people assume that I'm against modern clothing because my content is all about thrifted clothing, but that is so far from the truth. I just think we need to be aware of how much we're consuming with like newly produced clothes, and also how to take care of it, just because the vibrant breakdown is so much different than vintage clothing. So for the longevity, you just have to be aware of the material and how to properly take care of it and wash it. And then lastly, who's making this clothes? A lot of those work environments are a little unethical, as far as cleanliness and the pay wage. So if you want to learn more about that, because it also happens here in the fashion district with all the seamstresses and the garment workers. So I'll leave some resources down below in the description if you want to read up on it or even donate. But we're including this one, very cute for a floral print, and then this one for the front closure. Leonie, here is your bundle. I really hope I'm saying your name right, but thank you so much for purchasing. Let's move on to our 3rd one. We're down to our last bundle, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to show it on camera. I don't know if it's good or not. And also, this is the bundle where just like every night before I went to bed, I was just like, damn, is this the one I'm gonna have to refund because I don't know if she's gonna like these pieces. I think what makes this bundle hard is that it's a lot of simple pieces that come together for a layered look. So when I source those pieces individually, it just looks a little plain. Let's get into it. Her likes are lace, sheer, button-ups, flared, fun, long sleeves, pointed, asymmetrical hems, bows, frills. For her dislikes, she has 3/4 length sleeves again, one shoulder, those weird cap sleeves, mini skirts, and v-necks. And then she makes a note that says, really the only thing I don't want is color. Only black and or black please, maybe some red. That did make it a little tricky because usually when I go to thrift stores, I avoid the black section, y'all. When I'm at the thrift store, I'm always drawn to prints and textures. And with the black clothes or the black section, you really can't tell. So it kind of just muddles together in my eyes. Walk right past it. But let's get to it. Let's open America's Pinterest board. We don't have Depop likes, just a Pinterest board. And she gave us 2 boards to check out. The tops and bottoms, but also this one with like chains and hearts. So let's do this one first. We have this with like a bustier style. This actually has cap sleeves. She said she didn't want cap sleeves. Again, I would consider this cap sleeves too, but like a puff cap sleeve. One thing I know for sure that we're gonna do, these vests. She has these everywhere. Also here, we've got a leather jacket. I was actually considering putting in a leather jacket in the mystery bundle, but there was no way I would fit anything else in my tiny little poly mailers. We've got some lingerie. This is a lingerie dress, or it might just be like a black dress with lace trimmings. We'll remember her. Oh, perfect, cute. I feel like this picture pretty much sums up everything. Plays with layers, little mini vest, mini skirt, tights, layering. I feel like that's what it comes down to. This is the part that does scare me a little bit because I feel like this screams sophisticated, elevated, elegant. But then when you look at things separately, it's just like a plain long sleeve button-up shirt, a black tie, which I actually gave all my black ties to my friend for a photo shoot, so I don't have any. And then I would break up the 2-piece set and just say like a bustier and then some trousers. And we have something like this, which I guess this would be a little bit more knee length, but it's pretty close to midi. And I actually have something very similar to that, but at least it's meeting that like asymmetrical thing. So hopefully she doesn't get upset with that, but I'll pull that. So things like this that are a little bit more alternative with the fishnet underneath, that we totally can do. You know, I actually recently got a lot of those bracelets and I sold them all except for a choker. This is literally the last piece that I have and it's literal leather. I think we might just include that. Y'all see this butterfly? I do have a lingerie piece that has a butterfly like that. It's not a top, but it's a little mini dress. We'll see if that fits. I actually have something like this in my personal wardrobe, but instead of it being black and white, it's black and purple, but it's another piece that I don't think I'm ready to give up. She also said she didn't want color, so I don't think it would have worked anyway. We have things like this. She's a cute little plaid mini skirt. I actually got something from a wholesaler. Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh, I have a black and white one. It's asymmetrical. It's an archival piece from Italy. Yeah, it looks like this, only it's literally asymmetrical. So hopefully that works. Ooh, look what I see. A choker, that makes me feel better. And then right here, We have a choker too. Okay, yeah. I think we'll include that star one for sure. But I feel like we pretty much understand her style, right? It's asymmetrical, it's pleated, it's black. But it does have like a hint of sophistication with the button-up shirts, the spread collars. So let's get cooling. The first one that I know for sure I'm confident about is the little mini black vests. So I have 2 of them. They're both different sizes, but this is what it looks like. It's mini, has a front button closure, an adjustable halter neck, and then this actually does adjust in the back too, so even if she needed a little bit of room, we can do that. Okay, this is cute. I'm happy with this. I don't know if this is like pushing it a little too much, but she had a lot of mini skirts, different textures. So she absolutely loves lace, and she also had a lot of mesh pieces too, along with denim, but I'm liking this. We have the elastic waist, it's fully lace. It's also tiered, so it gives a little bit of like volume and dimension. But I'm happy with this one too. I feel like this is an outfit in itself. All that's missing is that white long sleeve button up that we were seeing all over her Pinterest board. So Mary Jane's, she's good to go. This is where I'm not totally sure, because she said that she didn't like midi skirts, but she had a knee-length skirt and it was asymmetrical. We know she likes pleated stuff because it was in her likes. I have this. Wait, you can't even tell. Okay, look at this now. Asymmetrical, very sharp, very obvious. It's black, it's pleated, and then that reminds me of the pleated skirts. I have 2 of them. So this is an archival Italian brand. We're not gonna do pink. I also have one in orange. We're not gonna do orange. Look at this. It's so freaking cool. It's not something to be worn alone as a mini skirt, just because this is such a micro mini. I would say this would probably look better over trousers or really like wide flare pants. But it has that asymmetrical detail. It's also pleated. I know we've got white in there, but she had plenty of white in her Pinterest board, so I think it'll be okay. Fingers crossed this works. I was gonna pull this Miss 60 piece for her. It almost looks like it goes into a V-neck. She says she doesn't like V-necks, but I feel like once it's on the body, it kind of rounds out a little bit more. But we have this fishnet sleeve that has a little thumb hole, but this is a 3/4 length sleeve. She did not want that, so I'm actually gonna put that back. And it reminds me that I have this. This is a little simple, y'all, but she did have a lot of fishnet pieces that she used as a base piece. So for layering, I think this would really work out. It has plenty of stretch. She did have a few chokers that had like an O-ring detail to them, but I mean, can you be mad about stars? I really like this. I think it's super cute. And then it's also adjustable. So it has 3 different lengths that you can adjust it to. There was actually one last thing I wanted to pull, and it is this lingerie dress. So remember, is this even a butterfly? I don't think this is a butterfly. She had something pinned on her board. I think it was like a butterfly top that was a little sheer. Okay, I kind of failed. I thought this was a butterfly, but it's not. It's black. We've got the sheer lace, and then it has this cute little skirt that's giving me Sailor Scout. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pieces pulled. Let me take some measurements, and then I'll come back to show you what's actually going into the bundle. One piece that we are going to put back for sure is this one. Oh, I was kind of bummed about this. It fit her in the waist, but it's the hips, y'all. You always got to check the hips for skirts and pants. It would fit a little too tight, and especially since this is to be worn as a layering piece, I don't think it would have gone over anything else, so we gotta put her back. I don't usually include accessories, but it's literally the last item that I have that didn't sell at my most recent pop-up. So I'm totally okay putting this in America's bundle, plus it's so freaking cute. So we're doing the choker, we're doing the vest. It only made sense. The amount of little mini vests that we saw, we just had to include it. We did see a few lingerie dresses, and so I feel like this one is pretty spot on. Has that like almost butterfly detail in the front. We've got the lace, it's sheer, and it's black. I feel like I did a good job of including different hem lengths. So here's the mini, it's tiered, it's laced, a little bit of ruching. And then, I don't know, I was just gonna feel about this one because she said no midi. Midi she didn't like. But in my defense, this right here is a mini. And if she really doesn't enjoy it, at least I included the little mini. But we already have 3 items here. So the rest and the accessory we can include as like the freebie. And then this is more of like a layering piece. We saw a whole bunch of fishnet, long sleeves, a piece to add to her wardrobe so she can have fun styling. America, here is your bundle. Y'all, I'm really nervous about this one. So I would say be nice in the comments about this bundle, but like, it's okay, you can be honest. And just like that, y'all, mystery bundles bundles have been totally fulfilled. So let me know down below which one was your favorite one. I don't want to make excuses for myself, but I feel like bundles are getting harder and harder to fulfill every month because the thrift stores in Los Angeles suck. They're so dry, they're picked through. And I'm only saying this because I'm literally wondering, where's all the vintage? 6 years ago when I first moved to LA, it was a freaking gold mine out in the thrift stores. And nowadays I'm lucky to even find like 1 or 2 things. So this month I think I'm only gonna accept 1 mystery bundle order because I really wanna show you like the behind the scenes of how many thrift stores I visit, how much I'm spending, just how much effort goes into putting together a bundle. Also, I feel like the format of the video is something different and something that I need because I've been getting a little bored of my videos. But y'all, that pretty much does it for fulfilling my $50 mystery bundles. Any of the clothes that I didn't use, it's probably already on my Depop, so go follow me there. I'm at Twinelle, and if there's something that isn't listed, just DM me. I always post mystery bundle updates on my Instagram though. But as always, y'all, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!